So I give you some options over here. This is what the next one looks like. That one, you've got a little bit of, I can kind of maintain my position a little bit. So this next one changes the thought process just a little bit, that she can't even maintain her position. So she's going to use what I'm using against me, so to speak. So I catch her here, her hand still goes up over the shoulder. Her other hand though, is going to go from the wrist down to my knee. And her thumb pointing out sideways so that she can support herself. So it's an upside down thumb. Now from here, whenever I go to squeeze, she's going to use that hand on my knee and she's going to hop a little bit. So I can't put the pressure on her. If I'm able to stay upright, she's just going to hook her feet on my hips. So I come up, she's just going to stay. So I can't get that separation. Same. I can't use both of those things at the same time. She's preventing it in a different manner. When she feels the opportunity, the hand from the shoulder is going to come down and block my knee. She's going to take a big step inside and sit down. Her hands are stopping my knee from coming forward. That's it. If she grabs my knee, it's going to come forward. She's pushing my knee. And then she's going to sit down. That's what it looks like. So I try to catch her. I try to squeeze her. When she feels on one of the downward movements, she's going to move her hands to my knee. Big step inside. Turns this foot sideways and sits down. And gets out of the position. So when I first learned this movement, I was like, yeah, whatever. I'll just roll, or I'll just hold on, I'll just do something. So number one, if she locks her arms out on my knee, my head's going forward and my knee's locked out, I'm moving. There's nothing I'm going to be able to do to stop it. What happens, full speed, if I'm not paying attention, is when she sits down, my head hits the ground. And the fight ends. If we're out on the concrete, hell, maybe I survive and maybe I don't. Mat room, I'm still going to suffer. So again, when I first saw this, I was like, yeah, whatever. Nobody's going to do that. But I've seen it twice from guys that knew what they were doing. You squeeze hard, she goes down, boom. Head hits the mat. The first guy was on a matted surface. You think it broke his neck, it was twitching. It was mean and ugly. The second guy was actually an upper blue belt, same thing. Caught the guy sat back, conked his head, spent the next 3 weeks at the house. So be careful, be careful. It's extremely, extremely effective. Guy gets a hold of your neck and you need to get out. That other move works well as well, but if he's bigger and stronger and you can't, boom, scoop underneath and bring him over the top. Now, I don't want that happening to me. So what I'm going to do is, as Mary sits down, I'm going to let go of the free hand on her neck. The other hand stays on her neck. This hand is the hand that's coming in to help. And I'm going to look at it. So as she sits, I'm just going to point my hand and look out there at it. And that's going to force my head to the side so I roll over my shoulder. Just make sure you do it slowly. Do it nice and slow. So again, beginning of movement. Her hand's over my shoulder. Her other hand goes to my knee with the thumb outward. So she's got good support. Her arm is locked out in a brace. And I can't close the space. When she feels what's going down, both hands go to the knee and her palms connect. Her thumbs are up now. Big step in between my feet. Sits down. And brings me over the top. Everybody's got to be on one side, throwing to the other side so we don't conk head. So Everybody go over there and practice.